I'm LJ Benet, and I play Michael in The Lost Boys. Theater was a part of my life since I was a kid. I started out doing The Wizard of Oz in second grade. I played the lion. It was double cast. I had the first act. Someone else had the second act. It was a whole thing. But from there, I did a lot of community theater growing up. One of the first, I guess, musicals I saw, but not like in-person musicals I saw. It was the film was Phantom of the Opera, and Patrick Wilson and Gerard Butler. I looked at them and I was like, they look so cool. I really want to do that. I could sing when I was little, so I was like, I think I could do that. And so when I was little, I was like, I want to be Phantom on Broadway. And now Patrick Wilson is my executive producer on Lost Boys. So it's kind of crazy. Before the audition, I hadn't seen Lost Boys, but obviously you get the audition, you want to do your research. And so I looked it up, I watched it, and I quickly realized just how iconic the movie is. I mean, it came out during all the Brat Pack films, and so this one had so much more edge to it, which brought it in such a different light. But yeah, I don't know, you watch it and you realize how freaking cool it is. So I mean, to play Michael is kind of a dream. Michael, the character, is unique in the sense, especially from the film, just because you don't get a lot what's going on behind his eyes. I mean, you get a little bit of his story. He comes from a difficult upbringing. His dad was kind of a borderline alcoholic, a little bit abusive, so he had to deal with that. You get bits and pieces of it, but I think what our show has done a really good job of is really bringing that story out for Michael. I don't relate to that, so it's been a journey trying to figure out where that pain is like gonna come from. But I think his desperation to feel like he belongs to something, I very much relate to. Since a young age, I think performing at a young age, you kind of develop this need for attention and, affirmation. And so I feel that a lot in Michael, just like the need of like, I just want someone to choose me for me, not necessarily for who I could be for you in the moment, but just who I am when no one's watching. I think what I would say to those kids who have that dream of being an actor or being on Broadway one day is you don't need to perform for anybody but yourself. There's no amount of affirmation you're gonna get that's gonna fill everything in here. That's gonna come from you and how much you genuinely love it. I had to take a break when I turned 18. I was a child actor growing up because it wasn't me anymore. And I figured out who I was without it. I would say to those kids, don't let your identity be your performance. Let it be who you are at your core. Let it be your character. Let it be how you serve the people around you and how you love the people around you, and let that fuel why you want to be a performer in the first place.